Okay, I got my Dillon XL 650 in. I think it came in a 9mm conversion, and I got the 357 and 5 223 conversions right there. Apparently 222 Remington as well. Spend all that money right there and you still can't even reload anything. And so I'm going to unpack it. Okay, this is it unpacked. This came right here in the first layer right here. This is your bullet feed tube, your primer pickup that you load your primer system in right here. That's the low primer warner, whatever, sensor. The powder. Not sure it's one of the brackets for either the trays or something. I'm not sure. There's a powder bar. That must be for larger feed. I thought there was one on here already. I think it is, but that's for a larger charge right there. It already came set up with the 9mm conversion. The shell plate is down here. It's already on there, but I still got to do the other setup right there. It's in there for the case feeder, and also the flare part that goes up into the, I believe, in this area here. I'll learn more as I get started. And I tell you what, those guys know how to pack a box. And so we'll get it put together. I've actually got to put a spot out here on my new bench I built for this Dillon. So, alright, we'll continue later. Alright, here's the bench it's going to go on. I had built a 1 foot overhang here, and a 6-inch overhang on that end right there. I'm probably going to move my my Lee turret, my Lee press right here, my classic turret press. Everything's all clogged up. This thing's right here giving me great service right here. It's been real good, but it's good at what it does, and the Dillon, from what I understand, is great at what it does. But I basically got a 2 foot by 6 foot workbench with a 22-inch by 44-inch storage area down at the bottom. This is double laminated 3/4 inch plywood. So this bench is pretty sturdy. I got some real good feet I built to it. I built this all on my old runoff table over there for my woodworking stuff. But I'm going to paint this, and what I'm going to do is I've got some laminated wood over here that I've put together, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a little mounting area right here, and I'm going to mount the Dillon to it, where I can take it off of it and build a box for the Dillon to sit in and take it inside for right now until I get my man cave set up. But this is my workbench. Really sturdy right there. Alright, I got the workbench in here. Now I got to get the Dillon out of the box and start putting it together here. Here's just some of the stuff that comes with it. Well, let's get started. One of the first things I have to do is install the bullet chute right here. And when you're going to put on the little strong plate, it's got to go on right here. You put on the strong plate, and you got 7/16 inch. You're going to need a 7/16 inch wrench. These little locking screws right here. And just basically put the other one on the other side. So now once you got your strong mount put on the press with these 1/4 inch bolts and 7/8 inch nuts that go on there, you just have to, you got four mounting holes to mount on your bench, and so you just need to figure out where you're going to mount it on your bench. And so I'm going to have another press right here, so I'm going to put mine somewhere in this general area. I've got some cross reinforcements underneath here I got to make sure I'm clear of, so I can drill my holes through there. The strong mounts come with the mounting hardware and everything. So alright, we'll get started on that. Okay, I got it mounted here. I had to do a little modification to the strong thing. I had to actually drill a hole here and over here as well, because my workbench has a reinforcement that comes down through here underneath it right there. That is pretty strong, substantial bench here. So basically all I did is just drill a hole over here and just move it back. Now all I gotta do is tighten it down, and then I had to do that because I couldn't move the bench back any further simply because of the clearance issue right here. So I have a 1/4 inch clearance right there on the, as far down as it goes. So looks good. Okay, now I'm getting closer to where I can actually load ammo on this thing. I've got my dies set right here. I'm using a Lee sizing die. If you notice, you had to turn the little locking caps upside down to work with the Lees. The dies are short. I thought that was just something unique to Lee, and I always thought that Hornady's had longer threads, but look at this one. This is the powder cop, and it's just as long as any other type Hornady or RCBS die, and it sinks all the way into the tool head on this one. Basically, you zero this down to where it hits the shell plate. To set this, this is the die for the powder dispenser here, and basically you set it flush to the bottom of the tool head. The powder cop, you screw it all the way down till it touches the shell plate down here. What I did on this, I just took a bullet out of my Glock 26 mag, set it in here, and basically I screwed the bullet seating adjuster out, and then I screwed the die all the way down to the case neck right here where it was already crimped, and then I screwed the bullet seating depth thing here down to where it to the ogive of the bullet here. So basically just I've got it set to these bullets that shoot out of that Glock, and so it looks like I'm about to get there. Neat thing I did find was a Hornady light lock and load light strip. It didn't want to, let's see, it's a 6 light LED deal, and it hooks to a transformer over here, and basically to turn it off you just unplug it right there. But basically what I wound up having to do is take some of these it has a little sticky thing on the back, but it just did not want to stick to this powder coat on this Dillon. So what I did, I just took some of these little zip ties right here, put 2 together, wrapped around the back where nothing is going to be touching it, and as you saw, it really gives a tremendous amount of light down in there, and it's just flickering because I didn't really plug it in good, but that way you'll be able to see your powder and all that good stuff, even though I got a powder cop up here that'll show, you know, that I've set the donut to where it wants to go. These are a lot cheaper than buying the little powder warning devices and stuff like that. These are $20-something versus $60-something. So I'm cheap. So I'm gonna use these, and so I'm getting there. I haven't got my priming stuff on there yet. That's the next thing I've got to do. Thanks.